set up on our mat, and what this is going to do is hold me accountable to being wide in my stance. Now there's going to be times you do this without the mat, and you want to be able to picture where you're at. See, right now my feet are outside my shoulders because my feet are on the dots. If I was shoulder width, my feet would be right along the squares on the lines, and that's where I don't want to be right now. So I want to make sure that my stance is at the dot. I'm in a nice wide stance. Now what I'm going to do is a turn pound. Now what a turn pound is your ability to dribble the ball straight down in a pound, but in a rotating motion. See, a lot of times players only know how to dribble straight up and down, where a turn pound dribbles in the same place, but the ball naturally rotates. Don't confuse this with an inside out, because that's more of a sell or a fake to the other side, where a turn pound is more of a natural rotating dribble. Now if I combine the turn pound with the partial step, what I'm going to do is make sure that my timing is in order. I want to be able to have the ball hit right before my foot. And what a lot of players will do is they'll start to chop that up where it becomes very mechanical ball foot, where I almost want it to be at the same time. So if I turn pound partial step, it's ball foot immediately, and now I'm in our prototypical drop-like stance. And that's really what the power of the turn pound with the partial step is. It's another way to find myself in my drop stance after a partial step. So when I step partially, my foot stays underneath my body. I'm not taking an extended step, which a lot of players will do, where they're stepping too far. Now that I'm in that partial step, I can feel like I'm going to explode. Right now, we're just going to add in an under dribble to reset. I'll cross it and I'll repeat. You can do this in a bunch of different ways. We're just giving ourselves a way to work on that partial step, the under dribble, and then returning. So if I was doing this in more of a method form, take a couple of dribbles, turn pound partial, under my leg, and I'm reset back on those dots. And I'm really focusing, because I have this system, I'm focusing ball and foot to hit right around that dot on that right side, so I know I'm holding myself accountable to both feet and ball placement, and I'm repping out my turn pound partial step in that way. When I'm going left side, same focus. My turn pound happens first. I'm aiming for the red. My foot hits the red. Now I know that I'm partial, I'm not extended, and I really work on the timing of that footwork. Now what I want you to do in this is rep that out for about 10 minutes, as we'll pair this with other footwork. But really feel that you're stepping short, you're getting your full foot down, and you're working on the timing of the ball hitting directly before the foot. That's your turn pound with a partial step, adding in an under dribble, so we can go ahead